Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. So today we are doing lesson 6, and last time we covered the first page of lesson 6, and we learned Hazihi, which is feminine pointer ism for near object. Meaning is this, but when we say Hazihi, when do we say Hazihi?
When we're talking about a girl.
Yeah, a girl or a feminism, when we are pointing to a feminism, like if we are pointing to sayyaratu, like over here in this sentence, liman hazihi sayyaratu. We learned this in our last class, the first session on lesson 6. So liman hazihi sayyaratu. So over here hazihi is coming because sayyaratu car is a feminine ism in Arabic. Okay, so that's why hazihi is coming. So hazihi comes when hazihi is used. This is a pointer ism, and this is used when we are pointing to a feminine ism. Okay, so how do we recognize which one is masculinism and which one is feminism? Remember last time we were last time I told you that for feminism, inshallah, we are going to learn it from notes. How do we recognize masculine from feminine, right? And being a masculine or feminine ism is the gender of the ism, which is one property of ism, right? Ism has, like for ism, we need to know what do we know? We need to know for every ism. We need to know its status, whether it's a rafa, nasb, or jar. We need to know its number also, like is it a singular ism or dual ism or plural ism, and we need to know the gender also, feminine or masculine, and then the type. What are the two different types of ism?
Two different types of masculine and feminine.
These are gender.
Oh, then
type of ism, common and common and proper ism, right? So today what we are going to do, how can we recognize, like if we see an ism anywhere, okay, if we see an ism anywhere in the book or in Quran Pak, in the ayat, how do we recognize whether it's a feminism or masculinism? So the thing is, in Arabic, all ism are considered masculine by default until there is a reason for it to be feminine. By default means
that they're automatically masculine.
Yeah, automatically every ism is considered masculine, but if you see a sign that is telling you it's a feminism, then it's a feminine. Like if you see the moment you see or the moment you hear ummun, you know it's a real feminine, right? The moment you hear ukhtun or bintun, you know it's a feminism, so it cannot be masculine. But kitabun or al-kitabu. Suppose I say al-kitabu. So first you need to know whether it's a al-kitabu is by default masculine, but before saying that it's a masculine, you have to be sure, is it coming al-kitabu, is it one kind of feminine or not? You have to rule it out. So to know what other types of feminine are, we need to learn these types. Remember last time we did the real or natural feminine? Like actually these are females. These are feminine because these are females. Like when you see any female name like Maryam, Aisha, Meena, Zara, so you automatically these are femininism, right?
Yeah.
And so these are natural feminine. And also when you see the words like ummun, ukhtun, or nisaun, miratun means a woman. So as soon as you see these words, these are feminism. And you have, for most of the natural feminism, you have male opposites. Like for ummun, you have abun. For ukhtun, you have akhun. For sister, you have brother. For mother, you have opposite father. For woman, you have a man, right? So natural feminines are usually those isms that have male counterpart. And also, if you have lioness, so you have opposite gender lion. The same way she camel naqatun, right? And the camel, male camel, jamalun. Camel is jamalun, and naqatun is she camel, right? So all these, like in animals, bakaratun, the cow, right? Bakaratun is feminine also. So all female, female feminines, and all the these ism related to female relations. Ummun, ukhtun, bintun, right? So these are natural feminine. So if we are talking about real or natural feminine, it means there are some unreal or made make-believe female, right? They are not naturally feminine, but they are considered feminine, right? So so naturally, like if we are talking about window is called nafizatun, right? So if I say it's a feminism, obviously it's not natural feminine, right? It's not female, but we consider this ism as feminine because it has some construction, nafizatun. Okay, so because of some reason, if an ism is feminine because of some reasons, then it's a conventional feminine, right? The word is considered feminine. Okay, are you getting my point?
Yeah.
So we have natural feminine and we have considered feminine, or you can say conventional feminism. Okay, so in conventional feminism, some of the ism we recognize by their ending. Okay, some of the ism we recognize by their ending, and they are like this. Let me take the mark this one. Look, this is the first ending is ta marbuta. When you see a ta marbuta, you say that it's a feminism. Ta marbuta at the end, you say it's a feminism. And another ending is alif maksura. Alif maksura is like hold on. Alif maksura is like this. Bushra, Husna, Kubra. So you have alif maksura or short alif. So if you have short alif, then again it's a feminine ism. If you see a short alif at the end, then again it's a feminine ism. And if you see a long elongated alif like sahra'u, safra'u, bayda'u, so these are also feminine ism. You got the point? What three endings I told you?
Ta marbuta and then alif maksura.
Yes, alif maksura, short alif is like this. in Urdu you call it standing alif, khada zabar, and this one, like this, ta marbuta, short alif, and then long alif. You have mad and then hamza at the end. Okay, like safrao, hamrao, baydao, something like that. Okay. So these three endings tell you that this particular ism is feminine. Examples of ta marbuta, like haqibatun, a bag, purse, nafizatun, hadiqatun, qaryatun, sayyaratun. We just learned sayyarat. We found this ism in our lesson 6. So sayyaratun is feminine. Ghurfatun, room, that is feminine. So these are feminine because of ta marbuta. But there are some, and you know, we can also make masculine ism feminine just by adding ta marbuta. Like you have Muslimun. How can you convert it into feminine ism? Muslimun.
Muslimatu.
Muslimatun. And how do you convert mu'minun into feminine ism?
Mu'minatun.
Mu'minatun. Excellent. And like Jamilun?
Jamilatun.
Okay, good. So because you are just adding a ta marbuta at the end, so you are using a formula, addition formula, right? To make it feminine.
Mm-hmm.
So because of these ending, you say an ism is feminine, then that ism is called formula feminine. Because of these ending. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we learned that ta marbuta usually makes an ism feminine 99%, 97, 98% of the time. But there are some exceptions, like we know Usama, Talha, and Hamza, Hamzatu, Talhatu, Usamatu. These are male names, right?
Yeah.
So these are exceptions. The same way in this short alif, we have an exception of Isa and Musa. Isa and Musa. Isa and Musa both end in short alif, but we know that these are masculine ism, right? So these are exception. Otherwise, other words that are that end with this short alif are feminine, like Bushra, Husna, Kubra, Sughra, these kind of words, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Sahrao, Safrao, Bedao, again, this one. So this is one kind of feminism. Which type of, are they real or are they fake feminine? Made up feminine? Made up, yes. Considered, or you just considered these ism feminine, right? Because of these ending. So these are not real, not natural. Let me clear this one, these drawings, writings, and then scroll down. So we have formula feminine, and if anytime we see ta marbuta or short alif or long alif, then we are going to say that that ism is feminine. Okay. Now another one is exceptional feminine. In conventional feminine, which are not real, we have two types. One is formula feminine because of ending, because of formula, right? The other is exceptional feminine, or these exceptional feminine are there because the Arab said so. because the native speakers, if Arabs say consider any ism feminine, then it's a feminine ism. So there are some categories like all letters, alphabets, and huruf are feminine. Body parts which are in pairs, these are also feminine. Which body part is in pair?
Arms and legs.
Sorry?
Like arms, legs.
Yeah, arms, legs, shoulders, ears, eyes. So these are like palms, kafun, leg, rijlun, yadun, yadani. You have seen yadani, right? Ainani. So these are feminine. Okay. If body parts are in pair, then these are feminine, even when they are single. Like if you say ainun, ainun is a singular ism, but it's a feminine ism. We are not saying ainani at the moment. Even if it's a singular form body part ism, but if it occurs in pairs, so it's a feminine ism. And then there are some animals that are feminine, and you don't have to go in all these details, but you know that all names of wines and all names of hell that came in Quran, like Jahannam, Al-Jahimu, As-Sa'iru, these are all feminism. Okay. And there are some specific words that are there. Let me share that page, which are also feminism. New share. Actually, I have to switch. Yes, this one. Yes. So these are some isms that are considered feminine because the Arab said so. Okay. So you just know these words. Try to remember these words. Can you just read it?
During a harb.
Yeah, harb.
During harb, a soldier was daydreaming, looking up at the what is that word?
Sama. Okay. This is a short story just to help you as a student to remember these words. So these words are considered feminine in Arabic, and like harb is war. So war is harb. The ism harb is always considered feminine because the Arab said so. The same way is sama, sky, natural objects. These are also what?
Feminine.
Feminine. Sama, ard, both. Ard is also ard. Ard means earth, also feminine. And shams, sun, is feminine. Nafs, soul, a person. When we say nafs, means it's soul or person, a person. So that's also feminine. This word, the specific word, nafs. Okay. And nar is fire. This is also feminine. Dallo, bucket. Tariq is path. Sabil. So these like feminine. Rih is wind. All type of winds. There are other words for winds. All are considered feminine. Then we have bear, which is well, and dar, house. Kaas is bowl, and khamar is what? Khamar is wine. Okay, wine. So these are words. These are considered feminine because the Arab said so. Let's go back to our notes. Hold on. Yes. And I listed all these words in my notes. Sabilun, nafsun, asa, kaasun, dalaw, bair. Fulkun is ark, boat. Darun, harbun, tariq. So all these are considered feminine. And even all names of all tribes, these are also considered feminine. Okay? The word rihun you saw on that page, rihun. But there are other words in Arabic which are also considered feminine. Sarsarun, ba'dun, saba. These are these words. Okay. So far, what did you learn?
That there is natural feminine and conventional feminine. And
Can you say it louder, please?
there is natural feminine words and conventional feminine words.
Yes.
And you can make feminine words with like ta marbuta and short aleph and long aleph.
Mm-hmm.
And
And exceptional feminine, like body parts in pairs, like all places, country names of countries, cities. These are feminine. All names of all tribes, feminine. Names, ism about any type of wind, that's also feminine. Wine, also feminine. So there are words that are considered feminine because the